Life after 80 is a stage few people talk about honestly. Not because it's all negative, but because many of the challenges are quiet, private, and deeply emotional. In this eye-opening and compassionate video, we explore 4 harsh realities seniors often face in their 80s, and the powerful truths hidden within them. Through heartfelt stories, gentle wisdom, and thoughtful reflection, we'll discuss independence, loneliness, health changes, and the shifting meaning of purpose as we grow older. This video is not meant to discourage, but to empower, comfort, and remind you that you are far stronger than the difficulties you face. If this message speaks to you, please subscribe, and share so more people can find support, clarity, and connection during this stage of life. What if I told you that the most difficult part of aging isn't the wrinkles, the slower steps, or even the health challenges? What if the hardest part is something far quieter, something most people never admit out loud? Have you ever woken up, looked around your home, and thought, everything feels the same, and yet somehow everything feels different? Or perhaps you've noticed, the phone rings less than it used to, the house feels larger and quieter, the world outside moves faster and faster, and the people who once depended on you now worry about you instead. These aren't signs of weakness. These are the human realities of reaching an age few people ever prepare for. Today, with compassion and honesty, we will talk about 4 harsh truths about life after 80. Not to bring sadness, but to bring understanding, connection, and comfort. And more importantly, we will explore what these realities reveal about strength, wisdom, and the quiet power you still hold within you. Let's begin. 1. The world stops checking on you unless you reach out first. One of the hardest truths after 80 is realizing that people don't stay in touch the way they used to. Children get busy, grandchildren grow up, friends move away or pass away, daily routines change. You may find yourself thinking, I used to be surrounded by people. Why does it feel so lonely now? Let's look at the story of George, 84 years old. He once hosted weekly card games at his house. He always had visitors, neighbors, friends, family, but slowly life changed. One friend developed mobility issues. Another moved to assisted living. One passed away unexpectedly. His children called, but not as often as they used to. Months went by, and George realized the truth. If he didn't reach out first, days, even weeks, could pass without a single phone call. At first, he took it personally. But then he learned something important. People still love you. They just don't always remember in the middle of their busy lives. So he made a simple change. He started calling first. He invited his neighbors over for tea. He joined a community walking group. He reached out even when his heart felt hesitant. And slowly, his world became warm again. The reality is harsh, but there is hope. Connection still exists, but sometimes you have to be the one to create it. 2, your body slows down faster than your mind, and that can be frustrating. After 80, one of the biggest challenges is the gap between what your mind wants to do and what your body allows. You may still feel sharp. You may still feel curious. You may still feel like the same person inside. But bending down becomes harder. Balance becomes unpredictable. Stairs feel longer. And simple tasks take more thought and caution. This isn't failure. This is biology. Let me share the story of Margaret, age 82. She loved cooking big meals for her children. Every holiday, her kitchen was alive with laughter, spices, and stories. But one year, she realized her hands weren't steady enough to chop vegetables quickly. Her back hurt after standing too long. She couldn't lift the heavy pot she used to carry effortlessly. She cried, not because of the physical pain, but because she felt like she was losing a part of herself. But with time, she learned something powerful. Just because your body changes doesn't mean your value changes. She adapted. She prepared simpler dishes. She sat while cooking. She asked for help, something she never used to do. And her family told her something she never expected. Mom, you don't have to do it all. We just want you with us. Your body slowing down isn't defeat. It's an invitation to slow down your pace, not your purpose. 3, you start losing people faster than you can process. This is one of the hardest realities to say out loud, but it's true. After 80, loss becomes a frequent visitor. Friends who once shared your memories are suddenly gone. Neighbors you knew for 30 years move away or enter care homes. Brothers, sisters, cousins, the people who shaped your childhood, begin to disappear from your world. And with each loss, something inside you shifts. It's not just sadness. It's a deep, quiet ache of being the one who remains. Let me introduce Harold, 89 years old. When his wife passed away, he lost not only a partner, but the person who shared all his life stories. She knew every chapter of his life. She knew every version of him. After she was gone, he told his daughter, "The hardest part isn't the loneliness. It's realizing the only person who remembered my whole life isn't here anymore." But something beautiful happened later. Harold began sharing stories with his grandchildren, stories he never told before. They listened, they laughed, they asked questions, and he realized the people you lose never truly disappear. The memories simply begin living in new hearts. Loss hurts deeply, but love, shared forward, keeps everything alive. For you start wondering if you still matter, but you matter more than ever. This is a reality almost no one admits. After 80, you may quietly question your worth. You might think, do my children still need me? Does my opinion still matter? Am I becoming a burden? What is my purpose now? These thoughts are not weakness. They are part of the human experience. But here's the truth, a truth many seniors forget. Your presence is a blessing. Your wisdom is a map. Your stories are a legacy. Your resilience is a guide for the generations after you. You matter deeply. Let's talk about Evelyn, 86 years old. She once believed her family barely noticed her anymore. She felt like she didn't contribute enough. But one day, her granddaughter came to her in tears, overwhelmed with life. Evelyn simply held her hands and said, "You are stronger than you think, and you're not alone." Her granddaughter told her later, "That moment saved me." Sometimes you don't realize the impact you still have. Your words, your presence, your lessons, they shape the people around you, even when you don't see it. You matter because of who you are, not what you do. Growing older isn't easy, and reaching your 80s comes with truths that are often painful, quiet, and unspoken. But each of these realities reveals something powerful. You still belong. You still carry wisdom no one else has. You still shape the lives around you. You are still deeply important. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these 4 realities resonated with you the most? Have you experienced any of them personally? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Your words may comfort someone else who feels the same way. And if this video brought you clarity, strength, or comfort, please subscribe, and share with someone who may need these gentle reminders today. You are stronger than you know. You are more loved than you think. And your story is far from over.